The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Sacramento River Cats and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. Now, he's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job of going with what he's given. He's making them pay when it's a mistake.
Cody Ainsworth.
Cody Ainsworth stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. EK, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 7.
Well, there's no doubt that this guy can motor. They're going to need his energy tonight, and he gives them an early boost with that triple to open the ball game.
Gregor Blanco will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Throw is low, and it gets by. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Jarrett Parker will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of it. Coming to the plate now, Connor Gillespie, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there, and he's going to have a...
Cody Ainsworth comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. Ready on 1 and 2. And there he goes towards second. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. On to first, and they get the double play. So 2 runs on 3 hits. Chris Cortez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Bernard is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third.
Second baseman.
Mel Steele stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Pulled toward right center field. Ainsworth on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, I got to tell you,
Cody Ainsworth heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
To short, Cortez fields it cleanly, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Cody Ainsworth will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it, but I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Damon Hodges will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Blanco on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Cody Ainsworth will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Ainsworth.
Here comes the first pitch. Looped over toward first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot.
Gregor Blanco steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
The right fielder, number 6, Jarrett Parker.
Jarrett Parker stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Ground ball left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Striding into the box, Cody Ainsworth. He singled his last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Steele giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. In to score, the runner from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, there's been plenty of offense to go around here, but this guy's certainly been one of the key contributors.
So coming to the plate, Gregor Blanco. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Mendoza is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 5, 6, and 7. Damon Hodges gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ainsworth moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The River Cats come out on top, 12-1. Good night, everybody. And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast. Cody Ainsworth will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
0-1. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Yeah, right over the top of that one. Double play ball would be a killer here, so he's got to find something he can square up.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Freddie Davenport gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate, Cody Ainsworth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Robinson ranging back, still going back, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, you know what? That's exactly what they paid this.
Chris Cortez will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ainsworth moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, third baseman
Cody Ainsworth digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
As a visiting ball player, there is nothing like taking the...
Settling in now, Doug Tonis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Runner goes for second. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Kyle Blanks steps in. Got a base hit in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The River Cats lead it. Yuri Perez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blanco is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Cody Ainsworth will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the hole. Cody Ainsworth is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Doug Tonis will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Grounded to third. This could be two. Scooped up. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. Mohamed Fahy will stand in for the fourth time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
High in the air out to center field. Ainsworth is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The River Cats come out on top 6-3. Good night, everybody. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set. Cody Ainsworth comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Cody Ainsworth.
Nope. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and
Gregor Blanco will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets the tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
Miley sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Ball's there, and he is out at third. Cody Ainsworth will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, a lot of guys are trying to pull everything when they get up to the plate. He went the opposite way. Really paid off for him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, one man out. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot to be against a lineup like this. You keep that fastball out of the middle of the zone, you'll be all right.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone.
Nice.
With a moment now, here's the Tacoma D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody.
Leading off the inning, Sam Riedling, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Green is under it as he puts it away, and it's one pitch, one away to start the third. Sam Kavanaugh will dig in. He singled his first time around. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bernard ranging into the outfield. He
make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Sean O'Malley stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Cody Ainsworth will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in two trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first two at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
This is skied out to deep center field. Haig going back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, number 16, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Gregor Blanco will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first three plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. Jarrett Parker gets a shot now with two men on and two away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Ground ball left side. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run comes across here, so Sam Kavanaugh takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Ainsworth on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Cody Ainsworth makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Drilled down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Riedling moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely...
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Tacoma Rainiers. Cody Ainsworth comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Cody Ainsworth.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Charles Bernard waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Charles Bernard will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out...
Jarrett Parker will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Hit hard on the ground to third. Kavanaugh is right there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Cody Ainsworth digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peralta is in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, just their first hit of the game, but he makes it a good one. You see this ball hit out.
Coming to the plate now, Charles Bernard, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game. You can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he's safe.
And the key to this is...
Jarrett Parker stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Peralta has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Digging in to try it again, Cody Ainsworth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cody Ainsworth will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Acevedo racing back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Didn't quite get all that one, but at least he moves that going.
Chris Campos will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The River Cats come out on top 2-1. Good night, everybody.
For the Rainiers, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend. Cody Ainsworth comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Center fielder, Cody Ainsworth.
High and deep to left center field. Haig ranging back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Chris Taylor will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Blanco coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. So it appears he's going to leave the game here as he favors that left leg. Chris Campos is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Pulled toward right center field. Ainsworth is to his left as he puts it away in the alley. Leading off the inning, Cody Ainsworth, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Center fielder, Cody.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Haig sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out. Cody Ainsworth will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Scorched to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Cody Ainsworth Gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Cody Ainsworth.
In there, strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Gregor Blanco will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Acevedo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Connor Gillespie ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively.
Oh, look at Taylor. The throw in time.
Oh, what a play.
3 thumbs. Cody Ainsworth comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the 9th.
You know what? Let's see what kind of fight this team has right now. You've got to get on base right here, and then there might be a glimmer of hope for you.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Yeah. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Haig ranging back at the track, the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball.
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
1 error.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Rainiers win it 2-1. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Sacramento River Cats and the Round Rock Express. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He had 3 hits and 3 RBIs in the last game. Look for him to continue being aggressive on pitches in the zone as he tries to carry over some of that success.
And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6.
Gregor Blanco will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Runner goes for third. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired one away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup.
He's been on an absolute tear lately, hitting over 500 in his last 10 ball games. The baseball must look like a beach ball to him right now at the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Ike Davis will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Boy, when you dig into this guy's season a little bit more, he's been pretty good, but he's hitting under 200 over the last 10 games, so something's got to change.
Lifted the other way out to left center, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Batting fifth.
Robbie Brown will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Ainsworth moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1. Cody Ainsworth will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
That's inside. 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Gregor Blanco stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. Now, and this isn't good. The training staff will help him off as he elevates that right leg. And well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the National League West, Miguel Montero. Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look at the latest from around Major League Baseball. For the 7th and final game of the Major League Baseball World Series, J.D. Martinez was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs as the Tigers pushed past the Nationals, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year. Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 5 of the World Series, Troy Tulowitzki had an unforgettable day with 3 home runs and a total of 8 runs batted in as Toronto took care of the Nationals, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
And we're going to see a pinch hitter here with runners at first and second and still nobody out. Corey Rasmus will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 46, Corey Rasmus.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Cody Ainsworth stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe.
Oh, he's safe. Good job there at second.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there.
And we'll jump into this one with the bases empty, but 2 runs already home in the inning. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Center fielder number 13, Cody Ainsworth.
High and deep to right center field. Hamilton going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I got to tell you, that's not the way you're hoping to make an entrance into this ball game. First batter he faces, and bang.
And now the runner's trying for third. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Spin and a throw back to second, and they got him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ainsworth, well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ainsworth on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Oh, and he misses it. Around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Johnny Cueto. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there.
Second baseman,
Cody Ainsworth comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Hit hard to the right side. DeShields ranges to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
the center fielder, number 2.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably...
Cody Ainsworth will enter the game now, and guys, he's making his major league debut.
Yeah, he's finally going to get a taste of big league action. What a thrill for him. You know, he's worked his entire life to get to this point, and it's worth it. Millions of people would kill to be in his shoes right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Center fielder, Cody.
High in the air and deep to left center field. O'Brien going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And how about that? Cody Ainsworth has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
And guys, one of the big keys to the Diamondbacks' victory in this one was the start turned in by this man, Zack Greinke. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
11 hits.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
The center fielder, number 13, Cody Ainsworth.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men. Here's a look over to first.
He's safe.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again a throw.
No,
and he just manages to get his hand in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back now in Northern California's Bay Area, we're set to continue the 9th inning in this one. Matt Albert will come on now to start the 9th inning. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Buster Posey. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped.
from the city by the bay, AT&T Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He went deep last game.
Striding into the box, Colton Wong. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
7-16.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Ainsworth giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first down. Cody Ainsworth comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Cody Ainsworth.
Drilled down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Wainwright looks in. Here it is on 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty has it in his tracks. 1 away. Cody Ainsworth will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Leake sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Grounded to third. Taken in by Carpenter. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder,
Cody Ainsworth will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Grichuk. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Cody Ainsworth will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in
We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Cody Ainsworth comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
right fielder, Cody Ainsworth.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Grichuk ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second, he'll try for third. The tag, and he's out at third, and a poor decision to try to stretch it down. Cody Ainsworth strolls into the box. Thought he had a triple in his first at-bat, but he was gunned down trying for third.
Yeah, well, he wound up getting gunned down, but he did hit the ball well, and he's going to look to do the same thing right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Denard Span stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Grounded to the right. Jerko has it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Matt Adams steps in here to lead off the sixth as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Drives it to deep right field. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the sixth. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Into the box now, Jed Jerko. He singled his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Ainsworth sprinting after it, and that's the first out of the inning. Cody Ainsworth will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done. Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play. And it's
Denard Span stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. Sent on the ground out to second. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And he is in there.
You know, guys, I'm not sure if this was...
Buster Posey will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 5-1 contest. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Stephen Piscotty steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Ainsworth, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Third baseman number 13.
Cody Ainsworth digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
Ainsworth.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grichuk is in pursuit. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite.
A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set. Cody Ainsworth will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Brandon Geyer will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Runner goes for second, taken for strike 3, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Matt Duffy will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Matt Carpenter can play a number of...
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Left side, Carpenter has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants come up empty in the first. We'll go to the second from San Francisco. No score on the show. Cody Ainsworth will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
And that's in there for strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part.
Into the box, Brandon Geyer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Piscotty retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Cody Ainsworth digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Brandon Geyer will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they've got 2 on the board here in the inning. You can see that they're not content just yet. Good job there to steal second safely. And now a 2-out single could make this a 3-run inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate.
He's in there.
And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Stephen Piscotty will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Hit in the air to center field. Ainsworth is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Third baseman number 13, Matt.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ainsworth ranging forward. And that's the second out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Johnny Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Arcia is there to put this one away, and it takes just one pitch. Cody Ainsworth will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this.
Brandon Geyer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Broxton's ready. Full count pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. The runner from second crosses the plate. Make it 5-1.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now. And that
Fly ball heading for the alley. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple. Stephen Piscotty will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Bumgarner sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ainsworth on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, you know, he needed to make sure that he could cash in.
Cody Ainsworth comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field will have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And that's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution.
Brandon Geyer stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Hit to short. Peralta's there. Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Matt Duffy. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Hit hard to short. Peralta's up with it. Underhanded flip. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 8-2. So long from San Francisco.
They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game.